Hi guys, new video. Today it's Dragma Invoked in 7 minutes or less. I'm going to show you the two base combos and then the base build so you can play it, explore it and improve it. So the first combo is aliester the invoker plus ecclesia the Dragma saint. So first up I normal summon aliester the invoked and activate his effect to add invocation from my deck to my hand. Then I play Almirage, then I play secure Gardna, then I activate invocation to summon Mekaba. This is our fourth summon. Then we are going to add aliester back, and then we're going to be special summoning Ecclesia from our hand. At this point we are protected from Nibiru, right? This is the fifth summon, but we can negate it with Mekaba. Then we're going to add a Maximus Dragma from our deck to our hand with Ecclesia's effect. Then we're going to special summon Maximus Dragma by banishing Almirage, and then we're going to activate its effect, which allows us to send two extra deck cards from our extra deck to the graveyard and do the same with our opponent. And then we're going to activate Abkalon's effect because he was sent to the graveyard. We're going to add the new card in Rise of the Duelist, Shadoll Rook, which is basically a necrofusion for shadows. We sent the aliester to the graveyard because of Abkalon's effect. So this is basically a necrofusion for shadows. It's a really good card. We're going to set it, and in the end phase we're going to activate the effect of Bastard the Ashen Dragon, which is going to allow us to add Fleur de Lis, the Dragma Knight. With this we're going to be able to do several things. This deck I'm just playing it for the flex, don't worry about it. We're going to be able to special summon Winda by banishing Abkalon and Bastard the Ashen Dragon, and then if everything goes wrong we have another interruption in Fleur de Lis, and another interruption in Mekaba, plus any other hand traps or interruptions we might have. As you can see, this deck is basically just done, so you can interrupt your opponent quickly. I'm going to show you a similar combo, but that is a bit better. However, it requires a very specific card, which is the Disciple of the Nadir, which is basically a reinforcement of the army for Ecclesia. The play is basically the same. We go for aliester, invocation, Almirage, secure Gardna, Mekaba, invocation to hand. Then we play Disciple of the Nadir, which allows us to send one extra deck card from our extra deck to the graveyard, and then add one Dragma monster from our deck to our hand. So we add Ecclesia and send Abkalon, then that is going to trigger Abkalon's effect, and we're going to add Rook. Then we're going to discard Rook, and we're going to splash summon Ecclesia, search for Maximus, banish Almirage to summon Maximus. Then we're going to send Construct and Bastard the Ashen Dragon. Construct is going to trigger and is going to give us the Rook from the graveyard to our hand for free. Then we're going to set it, and we are going to search Fleur de Lis with the Bastard Dragon in the end phase. As you can see, the deck is very simple, it's very straightforward, it's just trying to do one thing, which is basically create as many cheap interruptions as possible. And as you can see, you can basically go for Winda, use Fleur de Lis to negate something, like in this case this thing, and then our opponent is basically out of this game, right? So that's pretty much it. It's very simple. I'm going to show you the build. First, we play 3 Nibiru because it's an important card in a combo format. If the meta stops being combo, then we can cut this card. Then to Fleur de Lis, you don't need more because it's searchable through Disciples of the Nadir and Ecclesia the Dragma Saint, so it's basically just better to play 2, you don't need 3. Maximus Dragma can be a dead draw if you don't open aliester, so I recommend just playing 1. Again, you are not playing 1, you're playing 7 copies because 3 Ecclesia and 1 of this, so it's fine. Then 3 Phantasme, it's basically the same reasoning as Nibiru. Then 3 Stratos, that is a special summon, this card's so good. Then 3 Aliester, this card needs no explanation. 3 Ash Blossom, I don't like this card too much, but it's okay here because this is a hand trap deck. Then we have Evening Crescent, because it's a hand trap deck, so we need things to draw off Phantasmy. And then triple Ghost Augur, which I like it a lot, and then 3 Effect Paler, and then we have 3 Reinforcement of the Army, that is also 3 copies of extra Foolish Burial, which is really good. Then we have Terraforming, which is another reinforcement of the army for aliester, basically. Then only 2 invocations, then 1 Dragma Punishment to mix up our searches, and then Shadow Rook, and then we have Pot of Desires, and Upstart Goblin as filler. These 3 slots I'm not sold on, so you can basically change them as you see fit. Like, you can play any 3 cards in these slots and nothing is going to happen. So to Mekaba, 1 Construct, 1 Super Poly Target, 1 Bastard the Ashen Dragon, 1 Ogedes, 1 Purgatrio, 1 Abgalon, 2 Winda, 2 Ants. This is important, the Cyber Dragon Nova for the mirror match. In the mirror match, people is going to try to send cards from our extra deck, so we're going to send this and we're going to be a special summon in Mekaba. And then the 2 cards that Aliester requires you. Then, just to sum this up, this deck's very good. This deck is going to be meta, so be prepared for this. Try to learn it. This is a very basic OCG build, so you can try it and improve it. I'm not 100% sold this is the best way to play the deck, but it's very effective. So try it, play it, and remember, this is meta, be prepared.